Sorry, go ahead.
John 10:27 says, "My sheep listen to my voice. I know them, and they follow me." How is it that, I looked that up one time, and like how a shepherd that has his own sheep, and I saw that an example. They pulled up an example. I believe I saw it on YouTube, where this guy, he would call his sheep, and all the sheep started coming towards him, and then they had another guy say the exact same thing he did, and the sheep didn't go to him. How is it that the sheep recognize that shepherd's voice? That shepherd grooms them. That shepherd feeds them. That shepherd takes care of them. That shepherd's always there talking to them. Like whatever it is, he's telling them to go here. He's always, that voice, they recognize his voice. So, when Jesus calls on us, like, how are we able to recognize that that's Jesus calling us? Like, because just like Samuel and we have to spend time with him. We have to, like, in prayer and meditating in his word, but not just reading. We have to put it in practice.
We have to have a relationship.
We have to have a relationship. And in time, we'll be able to recognize his voice. That's not to mean, that's not to say that the enemy's not gonna mess with us. No, he's gonna continually, but that's how you separate, those voices, because those voices in your head, a lot of times, sounds just like your voice.
Oh yeah.
And and the enemy, the Bible says that the enemy is an imitation of the real light. So he comes in trying to sound like Jesus, but we have to be able to know the real Jesus.
Doesn't they call him the angel of the light? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So John 15:8 says, "When you produce much fruit, you are my true disciples. This brings great glory to my Father." That's one of the things that we have to self-examine in our lives is when there's this intimate relationship with Jesus, and it's just not this exterior relationship, because a lot of people, they look the part, but their heart's so far away from Jesus. A true disciple will produce fruit. Because, just like in the beginning of John 15, it starts talking about he who abides in him will produce fruit. So that's the key that has truly helped me a lot in spiritual warfare, and is just sticking to the word, man, because it's it gets confusing sometimes, and it gets hard, and you can't a lot of times just do things just based off of emotions, because sometimes you get all, you get this adrenaline rush when things are going, but that wears off. And what I have to rely just on the word and just continue obeying the word.